Hi, and welcome to this episode of the Desert Dialogues, where today I'm joined by tech industry legend, Hesham Tantawi. And Hesham is the VP for Middle East and Africa for ASBIS. And if you're not familiar who ASBIS are, they're a huge tech distribution organisation across EMEA. And in today's interview, Hesham and I discuss what is ASBIS's commitment to the region and also its ambitious growth plans. So really hope you enjoy this episode. Hesham, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you very much for being here today as well.
Fantastic facilities here in your new offices.
Yes, this is our new offices for ASBIS in ASBIS Middle East in Jabal Ali. It's a new facilities. It's up-to-date facility. We have here a plot of around 20,000 square meters, and we had built 12, and we have expansion of another 8.
Incredible. So a real investment in the region.
Yes, it shows our commitment to this region. We are on this region since 24 years now, and we are there to continue supporting this region, where we are seeing the importance of the region, being Dubai the headquarters of the region as well.
Perfect. So you're something of an industry, particularly the tech industry, as a legend. Can you just give us a bit of an insight to who you are and your role here at ASBIS?
Actually, this is too much to me to say that I'm legend on this industry, but I'm old-timer, yes. It is, I start this industry on IT on 1988.
Wow.
So it's long time now, and I had seen this industry growing up. I see all ups and I see all downs. I'm doing, and since that time, since 1888, I'm doing distribution.
Yes.
And I think that we were in the distribution was still young even.
Yes.
The phrase of distribution was not in this region. And we were the first people to put. IT as well is the first to put distribution to other industries. Then other industries have followed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So obviously we met at GITEX, which was held recently here in Dubai. Your 32nd GITEX?
Yes, it was my 32nd GITEX I attend, and I had seen the growth of GITEX through years.
Yep.
Since it started with a small hall on the Hilton World Trade Center here in Dubai, till it reached the size today and huge, where I was not able to see it all this year as well.
No, I think everybody's feet would have really felt it if you'd seen that. So,
yes.
So in terms of the IT industry, what kind of, if you look back over the last 10 years, what are the key differences that you've seen from 2024 to maybe 10 years ago within your industry?
During the last decade, we see a lot of changes on IT distribution.
Yep.
We had seen a growth on the beginning of the decade. Then we see a lot of consolidation during the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
And why? Because even all the IT industry is in a stable mood right now.
Yep.
The growth, we cannot say that the growth like before was seeing 20% and 15% growth year to year, but it is a stable growth because a lot of market had reached the saturation, and it is all about upgrades and replacements with new technologies. So the total market is stable, but the distribution is growing due to a lot of consolidation there.
Yes, yeah.
So consolidation, we see it very aggressive during the last 4 years.
Yeah.
And I think that it will continue to be more in the next 5-6 years till it's stable.
Really?
100%.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That seems to be around that consolidation, particularly within the IT distribution.
Yes. And it is now you will find that the multinationals is all over.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
local distributions is a little bit defocused area for vendors, and multinationals is the focus area for vendors because the consolidation
Of
again.
course, of
Yeah.
course. So when we start talking about commitment to the Middle East, I think we can see that with your offices and your impressive expansion plans. So really, would you say ASBIS is very committed to the Middle East?
Sure, ASBIS is very committed to Middle East. We are here in UAE since 24 years, and we are going to continue for next decades. And the expansion in the Middle East is clear to everybody. Our business is growing. We are expanding in UAE itself with a lot of subsidiaries on mainland, because we are here in Jabal Ali Free Zone. And as well, we are opening our subsidiary in Saudi Arabia, where we see the next growth driver for us on this region.
Definitely. And I think Saudi Arabia, I've been talking to a lot of tech businesses over the last few days, and Saudi Arabia is such a key area, particularly with the 2030 initiatives and
Yes.
vision that they have.
Actually, initiative and the new investment laws they had put to get doing the business there easy for multinational is a great movement. And this is why we are back to Saudi Arabia,
Yes.
a full-fledged subsidiary there.
Yeah, perfect. So you've touched upon technical advancements. So we've got a lot of things, particularly GITEX was centered around AI. Are you working with the right manufacturers and partners to align your business going forward with this?
Actually, even more on this. Our ASBIS enterprises have a lot of investment right now on robotics. We do manufacture our own robots in a lot of segments based on, of course, when we talk robots, we are based on AI. AI intelligence because of the software, the ecosystem of it. We do a lot of investment on robo shops. Like cafes, like bars, like kiosks, robot kiosks. And we do a lot of investment in the segment of warehousing based on AI and robots. We do cleaning robots as well. You can see our...
That'd be very handy.
Yeah, and you can see it's not only for homes, but we are the one who had been awarded here in UAE to clean up the outside area of Burj Khalifa.
Oh, wow.
So our robots...
That'd be a great coup, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Our robots goes by 4 p.m. a.m. and clean all this area. Very nice, very nice and good, very good results.
Yeah, that's incredible. That really is. That's fascinating.
Yeah. Plus, in the real IT, we see a lot of AI things is growing, like what we see from our vendors, like AMD is coming a lot with GPUs, AI for GPUs. And as well, we see Intel, we see NVIDIA, we see hard drive manufacturers where they start to grow their business based on AI and AI usage for a lot of industries.
Absolutely. So in terms of the manufacturers that you work with, are they providing, have they got the commitment in the region that you need to help your business grow forward into the Middle East?
For sure, I see that Middle East is very important region for all multinational manufacturers and vendors, because it is if we look at the industry and says that if growth rates in Europe is 1-2%, in Middle East is 7-8%.
Yes.
So this is where they focus for the growth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And obviously, with your big facility here, you've got growth plans. Do you look to expand those distributors that you work
we
with?
are open. We are expanding every year on our vendors.
Yep.
A lot of vendors had been added last year on AI, IP telephony, networks. Actually, I cannot increase the number of vendors I have on CPUs because I have all of them. But even in hard drives, we are doing all of them. But we have a good expansion with ASUS, for example,
Yep.
with Gigabyte, with motherboard manufacturers to increase and be one-stop shop for all our products. Plus big investment which we are doing next year will be that ASBIS will go back to retail business, where we will support all retailers in all this region, online, offline,
Yep.
with our own system of supply chain management as well to retailers.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And I can't leave you without the final question. What's the secret to your success? You've had a very long and successful career. What is the key that you could give to maybe somebody who's new coming into the region or a new company? What advice can you give them?
Very short and small advice: work with partners, do not work with customers.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Hesham, thank you so much for
You're
your time
welcome.
today.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, and appreciate your interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For more information about ASBIS products and services, you can visit the website asbis.com. I'm the Middle East marketer. Please be sure to follow us on our LinkedIn page, and thanks for tuning in to this episode of Desert Dialogues.